Young William, you are the heir to a great legacy. In time, armies of thousands will be yours to command. Knights will flock to your banner, and with the gold that will flow from your lands will come great influence. A good marriage could anchor your bloodline for generations to come and secure the throne. But the ways of power are hard, and there are many lessons to learn, young William. And today, you will learn the most important of all. Real strategy requires cunning.
I feel more comfortable on the fields and hills than out there fighting wars. Our food stocks are very low, Highness. We'll have to build up a serious economy to meet the demands of this kingdom. Why, I hardly recognize this city. Order is back to normal. Our castle is flourishing. It will be the envy of towns and cities far and wide. The entertainments that we are providing for the ignorant peasants seem to be making them happy, although I can't help but think their work has slowed as a result. To train a properly equipped army, we need weapons workshops. We should train up more troops to ready our defense, my lord. A message from the enemy.
You will crawl on your belly before me.
The Song invasion is here. And they bring their own siege engines. Let's hope the defenses will hold.
For us. He invaded every part of our world. So, we did the only thing we could. We set the world on fire. Now my war begins. Against the monster that created these monsters.
Summon the beast! Crush them!
And it's time to go hunting.
That bridge is our way in, and they can't flank us.
Don't go gentle. Bring it, shitheads.
Close one!
Enemy reinforcements!
Find your own ride, asshole.
Extraction range! Come see what my newest creation thinks of your little
Hello everyone out there in the Wasteland. On today's show I want to talk to you about our world.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams.
The world you see now is a very scary place.
Haunted by a million screams.
Democracy, equality, and freedom all died when the bombs fell,
I still
and we've been walking on their ashes ever since,
burning into the night.
especially here in Colorado.
There's too many men, too many people making too many problems.
The three children of our patriarch are even more ruthless than he is.
Much love to go around.
We live in a society built on violence,
Can't you see this is the land of confusion?
but it wasn't always like this. Over 100 years ago, everything was different. I believe we can get back there if we fight this oppression. If we are fearless against the evils of the world, we can be everything we were in 1987.
This is the world we live in. This is the world we
That's our show for the day. Tune in tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the dangers of cannibalism.
Can't you see this is the land of...
Ronnie O'Neill. He's been a thorn in my side. And now he says he wants to cut a deal. He doesn't know what's coming. But first, let's go back to the beginning. A week ago, I got into Chicago. And as soon as I did, I started handing out my calling card. It wasn't long before I was building an empire and making contacts. I had a few ups and downs along the way. Eddie and Marie fell in love and ran off. And sure, Tammy's the best shot in town. If she doesn't show up drunk, that is. And Jack? No one would mess with Jack. Old Ronnie didn't take too well to my way of doing business. Now he thinks he's got me pegged. He ain't got nothing. What he doesn't know is I've been making deals all around town, and I got just enough cops to look the other way. Those who work with me are afraid of nothing. I almost feel bad for the guy. He's just a step on my way to the top. But if it wasn't me taking him down, it'd be somebody else. Think you got what it takes?
The Empire!
Come and get it.
Outnumbered and outgunned, mech commanders enlisted in the Phantom Brigade use an AI prototype to predict the future actions of the enemy and counter their every move on the battlefield. Missions are divided into turns or sequences. Each takes a few seconds of real time and consists of 2 phases. Commanders begin in the planning phase. Here, real time is suspended, and commanders take as long as needed to plot their squad's actions using the timeline. The timeline is used to visualize predicted unit movement, check for potential collisions, and issue orders to counter enemy plans at precise moments. An action like an attack or shield brace can be placed in parallel with movement, but cannot overlap another. Once the plan is locked in, the execution phase begins and real time resumes. It is here that commanders can see their plans unfold. But once physics takes over, there can be unintended consequences. Commanders will need to adapt to these new outcomes at the start of the next sequence. There is much work to be done since the invasion. We must take back what is ours. We are counting on you, Commander.
In the howling darkness of the end, men will become monsters. But hope will ride with those courageous enough to carry the flame.